sew them up and you can get them cremated or bury them. We ended up burying him in our backyard. Anyways, what happened was he had a urinary urethral blockage, which is really, really common in cats, like male cats, not all cats, male cats, especially fat ones. And basically, their urethra is really, really small, and it's so small that if they get UTI and they get sand or like rocks, like how you get a bladder stone, if it gets any like that, it blocks their urethra and they can't urinate. I had seen that multiple times in my time working in the field, but usually they're bleeding from the bottoms. They're crying out in the litter boxes and they don't vomit that much. He was vomiting a lot, so it didn't even cross my mind. Because it did cross my mind once, and I checked his bottom, and his bottom wasn't swollen or anything like that. So, but the veterinarian said that the reason he was throwing up so much is because his kidneys had given out because of the bladder infection. And when his kidneys stopped functioning, so did everything else pretty much. And his bladder was like the size of a grapefruit, and all this happened within 48 hours. He was perfectly normal Tuesday, and he was gone by Thursday. So it can happen really quick, and there's nothing we could have done other than maybe euthanize him a little earlier. But yeah. Anyways, this video is not meant to be sad or anything. Like, we love our animals, but also you get pets knowing that you're probably gonna outlive them. They're probably gonna die for you. I wish that it wasn't so early with him, but he's not suffering anymore. I really like this, like dark fun stuff with you guys. On a happier, more fun note, let's talk about something happier and more fun. My daughter is almost 4 months, and she is so smiley. She's starting to sleep through the night a little bit better. My son slept through the night at 8 weeks, so this has been a little bit different for me. But it's starting to get so warm here. I live in the south, and it is warm like 9 out of the 12 months usually, and I love the warm weather. I love it. Do you love the warm weather? Do you love the warm weather? Because I do. I want it to be 80 degrees. 80 degrees. All the time. On another note, I've been rewatching the Pirates of the, I usually would say Caribbean, but in the movies, and if you know anything, it's Caribbean. He even says Jack Sparrow of the Caribbean. So it's Pirates of the Caribbean when you say it in the movies, even though I'd say Pirates of the Caribbean, you know. But I'm on the second movie, and I just forgot how much humor, but also how kind of scary they are. I usually don't watch TV when my kids are awake because they just don't watch much TV, especially the toddler, and especially that because it's scary. So I watch during nap time or after they go to bed. We had it on after nap time today, and our son was awake, and he came in here, and we were like, it's still on, but thankfully he just like went to his toys and he didn't even pay attention. But it's just so funny because I forget movies so quickly. Let me know if you do that, because it just leaves my brain. I can watch a movie and my husband's like, we just watched that, and I'm like, I don't remember what happened. I literally don't remember what happened. So, anyways,